Title: Steer Clear, Not Rage. Road rage shootouts skyrocket in the USDL. DR, Bang Bang, Boom Boom is not just a lyric from a hit song, it's unfortunately also the rhythm of the US roads. Road rage incidents are no longer limited to furious honking and the occasional flipping of the bird, they've escalated to real-life shootouts. The past year has seen road rage shooting incidents more than double, and the causes are as unclear as your windshield during a snowstorm. As the roads turn into a real-life battle royale, we ask, is your temper worth the trigger? Highway to Hell isn't just an AC/DC song, folks, it's becoming a real-life description of our streets. And guess who's leading the band? Hint, it ain't Angus Young. The main culprit is road rage, with incidents more than doubling in the past year. The gas pedal isn't the only thing being stepped on these days, trigger pedals are getting a fair share too. Take the case of Paula Núñez Linares, who thought she was leaving the violence of Guatemala behind for the safety of North Texas. The universe, it seems, had a cruel sense of irony. Her husband Zane Jones admits to provoking a dangerous driver who responded not with words, but with bullets. The car isn't the only thing left with a hole, so are the hearts of Linares' loved ones, especially her 4 stepchildren. It makes you wonder, how quick should we be to use that middle finger on the road? But Paula's story isn't an isolated incident. From a pizza delivery guy in Ohio to a father and his 6-year-old in Las Vegas, the stories of victims of road rage are as varied as they are tragic. According to Everytown research and policy data, in 2022, people were becoming victims of road rage every 16 hours. That's less time than it takes to binge-watch the latest season of Stranger Things. What's causing this surge? Could it be pandemic stress, inflation, or is it just the accessibility of firearms? As Professor Brad Bushman of Ohio State University puts it, most people may not realize that the most dangerous thing you do every day is getting in a car. Road rage has turned our roads into a deadly version of Mario Kart, where red shells are replaced with real bullets. Despite AAA's advice on avoiding tailgating, engaging in confrontations, and seeking alternate routes when upset, Zane Jones has a different plea for the drivers out there: if you have a temper, leave your gun at home. After all, you can't recall a bullet like a bad tweet. And for those at the receiving end of these road rages, it's not just the shock, but also the lasting pain of loss. As Jones put it, my wife is dead, and I watched her die. We drive to get from point A to point B, not to the point of no return. So, it begs the question, is your temper worth the trigger? Or should we all just take a deep breath, count to 10, and keep both hands on the wheel instead of one on a gun? In a world where everyone seems to be in a rush, maybe it's time we slowed down and asked ourselves, is reaching our destination a few minutes earlier worth a lifetime of regret? Disclaimer: this news report does not provide or imply any recommendation, it is for informative purposes only. For matters related to safety and other issues, professional advice should be sought. Turned Up News does not support any form of violence, including road rage.